We got Kenley Jansen. Oh my goodness. I saw this yesterday and then I just couldn't believe it. Alex Anthopoulos keeps on making moves, and with everything that Chipper came out and said about Freddie Freeman, about how he warned them, that, don't try to fool the Braves because, don't try to fool the Braves, go ahead and try to sign. And Freddie Freeman looks like, Freddie Freeman and his representatives look shocked that he didn't get more money, or that the Braves went out and got someone without telling him. But it seems like the Braves tried to get him, but they kind of overplayed their hand. And all that stuff coming out about Chipper Jones calling out Freddie Freeman and stuff like that, it's kind of crazy. And I think everyone's kind of on Alex Anthopoulos' side now, because they, after hearing everything, Alex Anthopoulos has a job to do. He's putting his job in jeopardy, so he has to do what's best for him, and it is a business at the end of the day. But the Braves signed Kenley Jansen to a 1-year, $16 million deal. That's a kind of expensive $1 million deal, but the Braves, adding Kenley Jansen to the back of that bullpen, I'm excited. We won the World Series last year with a lot of injuries and things like that, and I'm just so excited for this season. It seems like the Braves lost Freddie Freeman, they lost Adrianza, they lost Jock, they might lose Soler. They've lost a few pieces, but they've also brung in a lot. They replaced Freddie Freeman with Matt Olson. They added some pieces to this bullpen, and Kenley Jansen gets added to the night shift with Tyler Matzik, AJ Minter, Luke Jackson, newcomer Colin McHugh. Sean Newcomb's probably going to be out there. This is a lot of depth in this bullpen, and I think the Braves have one of the top bullpens in the league now, if not the best. I know that the Phillies upgraded their bullpen a lot with Familia in hand and pieces like that, but the Braves are making moves, and I'm so excited to see it. Alex Anthopoulos, it has to be one of the best GMs in baseball. I know a lot of people hate on him, but he's definitely making moves. And Kenley Jansen is a future Hall of Famer, most likely, and I know he's closed a lot of games in LA for the Dodgers. I know he's closed a lot of games for them, but the Braves do have Will Smith, and he's been a really good closer. I think he went like 30 for 30 on one time, and I don't think he blew a save in the playoffs. And Kenley Jansen's the Dodgers fans have kind of, hated on him just a little bit, but because he struggled at times, but he's a 3-time All-Star. He's a 2-time Hoffman Award winner, which is the National League's top reliever. He's just one of the best late-game pitchers in baseball, and I think the Braves are going to use him in the 8th inning role to, hand the ball over to Will Smith. Maybe he shares a little bit of the save situations with Will Smith in the back of the bullpen. But Kenley Jansen's still a really good pitcher. Last year, he pitched to a 2.22 ERA in 69 innings. He saved 38 games, and he struck out 30.9% of the batters faced. He's still a really good pitcher. And I think the Braves with Charlie Morton, he got injured in the first few innings of that game in the World Series. Mike Soroka, they're hoping to get him back. Max Fried will be back. And I think I wanted the Braves to go out here and get a starter, because I think they could use another arm or two, especially losing Drew Smiley just signed, and they lost a few pitchers, but I really wanted them to go out and get a decent pitcher, but they're loading up on this bullpen, and I think they're just asking the Braves pitchers, hey, just give us 4, 5, 6 good innings, because you got Colin McHugh who can star, who can come in at any point in the game, and then you got McHugh, you got Minter, you got Luke Jackson, now you got Kenley, you have Will Smith, and they have more people. I'm just blinking on their names, but that's like 5 or 6 really good relievers, and you're talking about 7, 8, 9. You're only going to need like 3 pitchers. So I think it takes a lot of the stress off the starters, and especially guys like Mike Soroka, because you can have Mike Soroka come back and pitch him about 5 innings, and then you can give the ball to Colin McHugh and he can go a few innings, or you can just give it to McHugh, then AJ Minter, then Luke Jackson, then Kenley, then Will Smith to finish off the game. But I think it takes a lot of stress off this Braves bullpen, and a lot of stress off this Braves starting rotation, and I really like their bullpen. I like their lineup. I like the moves Alex Anthopoulos is making. And Kenley Jansen's 34, but he's still a really good reliever. And the Braves are still under the luxury tax threshold, so maybe they go and get someone else. But I really like what they're doing in that bullpen. And Kirby Yates, I haven't mentioned him yet. He's supposed to be coming back off Tommy John surgery, and hopefully he can have an impact for us, because when he's healthy, he's one of the best relievers in the game of baseball. If you tell me 2 or 3 years ago the Braves are going to have Kirby Yates, Kenley Jansen, and Will Smith at the end of our bullpen, I would have looked at you like you're crazy, because they're all three of the best bullpen arms in the game, and they're all former All-Stars. They've all closed games, so they know how to put a game away. And I'm just so excited to see this bullpen this year. And I'm just curious, maybe do they use an opener or two, because they got so many relievers who are really good. But Kenley Jansen to the Atlanta Braves, this is another shocker. Alex Anthopoulos continues to make moves.